The ModernJeeper Show, the show about Jeeps, Jeeping, and Jeepers.
Hey guys, so we're out here, we're just happened to be in Key West, Florida after Jeep Beach, and we took a couple days to come down and get some content. I'm here with a whole crew of folks. So yeah, good luck with this one. It's going to be a short episode. We've been driving a lot today. We've had very little food. We've had a little bit of drink, and it's a little bit of sunburn. Some sunburn. Everybody's we're all a little bit toasty. So yeah, we'll give you some shots as we walk down the road here. Again, we're in Key West, Florida. Like I said, we've got some folks with us shooting video. We got all kinds of folks. We got Jeremy from Rock Crawler. We got Armando from Artec. We've got Chris Calkins with us. We've got Sergio from Spiderweb Shade.
Tim.
We have Tim. We got Tim Pellegrino from the Shade Brigade. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We're right near Duval Street in near Key West, in Key West, and we'll walk along here for a little bit and get some content for y'all. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Like I said, we've got a full crew here. We've got Spiderweb Shades media team. We got DJ Flip. We got Jeremy from Rock Crawler. We've got Sergio. We've got all the gang. And like I said, we're gonna walk out here onto. We're not on Duval Street. We're just off of Duval Street. But it's been a long day, and we're gonna kind of give you a little bit of a look at what downtown looks like. This is the old part of Key West. Yeah, we've got some good stuff coming. So we're all a little tired. We, like I said, we've all been driving all day long. So we are trying to get you guys taken care of for your podcast fix for the week. But it's been a good week. We were in Daytona Beach for Beach Week, and that was amazing. Busy. My throat's probably going a little bit. I'm kind of talked out, but we're masked up and ready to hit the streets. So our whole goal in coming down to Key West was to, of course, make it to the sunset. So it's a mad dash. It's like almost 7:30 or something like that here. As you can see, there's already a line on the edge for the sunset. Yeah, this is what Key West is all about, right? And we're getting a little bit of a shot of a sailboat, little cruise coming through.
All you gotta do is wait for the CD and loop in.
Yeah, guys, so I know this is a little outside of our different podcast, of course, but as you can see, we have lots of people, not so many Jeeps. We've been Jeeps for the last number of days, for like the last 7 days. So I'm not sure what our sound will be like. This is, of course, we're recording on the fly, and we're not using our typical software, which is Uber Conference. And yeah, we're trying to make this work to get you guys some information. This week's been crazy. We had, I don't know, a little over 100 rigs on the CTI trailer for in a couple of days. We were only out there for 2 days, and
No, maybe it wasn't. I'm still stuck in Beach.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, what day is it? I don't know.
Jeep Beach was a phenomenal event again. I know a lot of people came out for the whole week, and there were events going on all week long. It was, again, it's just kind of that whole crazy Jeep Beach week phenomenon. And guys, so we're in a lot of we got a big crowd. There's people around, and we're trying to make this work best we can on the fly. Jessy's never been down to Key West, so we decided to take 2 days and come down. We still had some juggling to do even after the official event ended on Saturday in Daytona. We still went down and saw our friend Ricky from Jeepers Den down in Orlando. Dropped off the truck and trailer there, and actually drove Golden Spike all the way from Orlando down to Key West. So we just got here. We took about a day to get here. The weather's been interesting, but we've made it safe and sound, and now it's we're playing catch up a little bit, I guess.
I found Hey.
Oh yeah, so we've got some interesting stuff going on. We got we'll turn around a little bit. We have some guys with chickens, as you can see there in the background.
There's a dude cutting coconuts over there.
Guy cutting coconuts in half. And of course, everybody is waiting for the sunset. The sunset here, well, to say it's world famous. So I don't know about world famous, but maybe U.S. famous anyways. We have a couple of events coming up. We're going to be at Jeeps
on the
island in North Palm Beach next weekend. That will start Friday night, I believe. We'll be there Saturday and Sunday. After that, we're going to go run around and see some jobbers. And so we'll be still in Florida until Panama Beach Jeep Jam, which is still a couple weeks away from this weekend. So we've got some time. We've got a lot going on. We're extremely busy, as always. We're still traveling around like nuts, but I'm going to share with you some images of the sunset before it gets behind the hill. So if you're listening to the podcast, of course, you can't see the video right now, but it is of the sunset here from Key West, Florida, and it's nothing short of magnificent. I'm going to try to walk out here in the crowd a little bit, try to get some audio as well. Again, Matson is extremely busy back at the office. Tomorrow he's got a meeting with a bunch of vendors and whatnot. I'm actually down here with the folks from Artec, with Armando. I've got Jeremy Purick from Rock Crawler. I've got, we've got a handful of guys from the industry that are down here trying to take and relax for a couple of days before this season gets really underway. It's been a crazy couple of days, and we're here in Key West, Florida. So I'm here with industry expert from Artec. Of course, you guys know Armando, and we just finished Jeep Beach week, and we're now in Key West. What was Jeep Beach like?
Busy like usual. Good crowds, good people. A lot of Jeepers out there. We had a good time. Enjoyed everything. Had an excellent tiki party, Shade Brigade on the beach. Just an overall great week as always.
You know, Jeep Beach is so interesting. Of course, last year we didn't get to come down here, and this year we did. I think everybody's just itching to get outside.
Yeah, everyone was out there. There was crowds out there. It was busy. You saw good traffic, good sales, merchandise and crap. It was good to be out with people. I'm just tired, so my eyes are still Well, my eyes don't ever fully open because I'm half Chinese, I think.
We're
Eyes are still a little closed from this week.
well, we thought we'd get a break and come down here, and we're trying really hard not to work that much. We do need a break. It turns out that life is all about balance.
Oh, it's been a long couple of days driving down to the Keys, getting stop to stop, get everyone together, and corralling these cats has been crazy.
Yeah, you got that right.
But we're good. It's been a great trip. Good friends, good people. Couldn't ask for anything more.
What's going on?
We'll be right back. Hey guys, so as you've heard, we're out here in Key West, Florida, and we just finished Jeep Beach. We're just barely made the sunset. You guys are amazing. We keep hearing from you all, as we did at Jeep Beach, that what we're doing is good. I apologize for this week. Matson's been super busy, and as we're trying to wind down a little bit, I've got a whole crew of folks here that are traveling with us, getting some content, doing the Jeep thing, our Jeep family, and trying to find that balance as well. So, like I say, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we couldn't be doing what we do without you all.
And thanks for stopping by Jeep Beach and telling us you love our podcast. It was awesome to see everybody. We saw thousands of people, so it was pretty cool.
We've had some good content go up on the ModernJeeper forum, and that's been awesome. And we can't do what we do without your support. So just hearing from you all. And again, we've got Sergio and Juliana out here with their baby.
I'm just trying to find ice cream. And promise me we're gonna watch the sunset and eat ice cream. And I still don't have my ice cream.
Baby. Is she going to sleep tonight?
Crashed.
Yeah.
Like she's doing what we all want to be doing right now. But I get it. We are in the Keys.
We had to catch sunset.
Yeah, we had to come down for the sunset. We will be headed back up probably in the next day or so, and headed to some jobbers before we get to Jeeps on the Island, which is in North Palm Beach. We'll see a bunch of folks there. I know a bunch of folks in Daytona. We're disappointed on the trailer that there was some new rules this year where we couldn't get everybody. We couldn't get a lot of people on the trailer, and we couldn't get people out of their Jeeps. We had to keep them in their Jeeps. So I couldn't spend a whole lot of time with talking to folks and helping them with their builds. But hopefully Jeeps on the Island, and then at Panama we'll get some folks out of their vehicles, and we can actually help them with some of their Jeep issues that they're having. But again, shout out to you all. It's you're all very much appreciated, and hope you're having a good day. Sorry for this podcast. It's a little interesting this week as we try and juggle schedules as always, and try to get you some more content as my phone's battery lasts. Talk to you soon. So we are, like I said, we're in Key West, walking down the street, and just want you to know that in Key West, there's some different kinds of shops. Figured that that was worthy of the podcast, maybe. Hey guys, so we're back in the room. It's late here. It's 10 o'clock ish, and we've been out on Duval Street. We haven't had a lot of food. We've had a lot to drink. Again, it's one of those podcasts, right? So I was thinking about it, and we have had some trends, and I want to talk a little bit about that, is what we saw at Jeep Beach. We had a lot of wide vehicles again. We're seeing more people that do have disconnects, and by that I mean being able to disconnect the front sway bar. they don't know what that does. And I understand that we're in a different part of the country, and being able to disconnect your sway bar is not really that much important. Sorry, I've got some light issues and whatnot. I don't know really what to say as far as the sway bar stuff goes, other than to rehash what the real role of the sway bar is, and that's the sway bar's goal in life is to keep the body of the Jeep square to the axle. So the front sway bar, if it's connected, that front axle, when the front axle dips left or right, the body of the Jeep is going to dip left or right. When there's a sway bar on the rear, its goal is the same. So what happens is those sway bars are really just fighting each other. And on the trail, off the trail, on the road, the reason that Jeeps have two sway bars, one in the front and one in the rear, is to provide stability for the Jeep. We get it. Like, and off-road, guys that don't want to mess with the sway bars have gone to the Curry, anti-rocks, and that kind of stuff. Well, same issues arise, whereas it still limits. Yeah, it still limits. It limits the amount of flex, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Right. What happens is they work against each other. So a sway bar in the front and a sway bar in the rear, whether they're the anti-rocks or not, still limits the ability for the Jeep suspension to work. So that said, on the CTI trailer, there's only so much flex you're going to get by having your sway bars connected, anti-rocks or not. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying disconnect your front and rear sway bars so you can get a higher score. Well, that's another, I guess, trend that we're seeing, is that guys are getting on the trailer and they're just wanting a higher score. There's nothing wrong with competition, but guess what? The score, it doesn't amount to anything. I can tell you, you got 100, you got 400, you got 1,000. Great. The score really isn't that important. What the goal of the trailer is it's a tool for you to be able to understand what's going on with your suspension. That's all. So I just wanted to throw that out there. It was some thoughts that had gone through my head in the last hour of walking around downtown Key West. I'm dysfunctional because I'm concerned about what you guys are thinking and hearing. And again, I want to say I'll give you guys a huge shout out that for sticking around and listening to our podcasts. And we really do enjoy doing them. And this is just one of those weeks where life gets in the way. Yeah. So.
But also it's Florida. It's totally different type of wheeling, or not wheeling, beach wheeling, whatever. And, there are a couple of women that I had to educate also about, for instance, one girl brought her Rubicon up, stock JKU, and didn't even know what a sway bar disconnect or what the axle lock was, or even really what she was doing. Or it's those people that need our help and that we're glad to see up there to educate them and push them in the right direction. But it's a totally different scene out here in Florida. So we see a lot of crazy rigs, and we might not necessarily love them, or it's stupid or whatever, but to each his own, and they're proud of their stuff. So we're all different out there, just like you and I. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Very well said.
So, it's nice to see some different things out there and what people have. And I've seen some pretty cool wraps that I liked. And so it's just different. It's a nice perspective from on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
A lot of different
just because
components.
we you know, the guys that are shooting images of their Jeeps in the ocean, which there was some comments on one of my posts about you know, hey, they weren't out in the salt water that long. For me, I get it, but saltwater, it doesn't, unless that guy takes his Jeep out of the waves and goes to a car wash and rinses it off. Yeah, saltwater does cause rust, and I understand. Like, people want those types of shots out in the water, out in the waves. We understand. It's just different. It's just different for us. So, anyways.
Jeep Beach was really good. You know, everybody took a break for almost a year, and some of the people that we typically see were out there, and we got to visit with them and got to see all of our friends and educate a lot of people and seen tons of JTs. Let me tell you.
A lot of JTs.
Holy moly.
So it turns out in the rest of the world that are like, yeah, on the borderline fence of whether or not they should buy a JL, like a 4-door or the typical Wrangler that we see, Florida has all of the JTs. The Gladiators out here, there were more Gladiators than we saw JLs. Yeah. Which is interesting. I mean, but I get it. You know what? It's easy, especially in a sandy environment, to be able to throw everything in the back of your rig, go to the Jeep or go to the beach and get all your stuff out and keep it out of the sand. Like, I get it. Yeah. It makes sense.
It was a good time, and it was very successful. Tons of people came out, and we did a lot of work. It was hot.
It's always hot. Always hot in Florida. We had a little bit of rain a couple of days off and on in the middle of the night. There's some cool videos out there. Yeah.
Launch.
The SpaceX launch was awesome.
From the hotel was amazing, and I still have video to get up, of course. But it's been an amazing week of a lot of firsts, especially for me. I know this one's been out, but, you know, being cooped up in Oklahoma all my life, it's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing, and we were glad to see everybody out, and hopefully everybody's going to come to Jeeps on the Island and see us and make that another really killer event, and then we'll see you at Panama City.
Panama City's coming up. Yep. JeepsOnTheIsland.com. JeepsOnTheIsland.com. And then, of course, Panama City's Jeep Jam will be there for that.
Florida Jeep Jam.
We have, I think there might be one spot left for Moab. I'm not sure. Guys, Moab, if you haven't been, you need to go. These are our adventure stuff is awesome. So if you want to make it out, Moab's next. Then we have a Rubicon trip. We have Tillamook coming up. Tillamook's full, but again,
Moab's not full yet.
No, we have like one spot.
I've been making plans, so if you're planning on coming out, like, sign up soon, because I've got to get all the count and been working on catering and all those little things for the event to make it special.
That's by the way, that's in Utah.
Yeah.
We're in Florida, so yeah.
We got to haul ass back. So.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Matson can't join us once again. He's super busy. The office is good. Parts are getting out. If you want to reach out to me, that's Corey at MetalCloak.com. Jessy with a Y, Jessy at MetalCloak.com. Matson at MetalCloak.com. We're always appreciative of comments, like the like button, whatever you're listening to, and we'll stay tuned. We'll be back with probably a regular podcast next week.
Yes, totally.
All right, guys. Thanks.
See ya.
Cheers.